met with Congressman Joe Wilson last night during President Obama's speech. He just lost his mind. He acted a fool. Okay, so I know everyone's talking about it. Everyone has an opinion. Of course, as we're all talking about, President Obama was giving his speech last night on health care reform, and Congressman Joe Wilson decided he wanted to shout out, "Liar!" And the thing that I think is so funny is that during regular sessions, they address one another as the gentleman from this state or the gentleman from that state. And of course, last night he was not a gentleman, and so I can go on and on about how horrible he is, and I'm sure so many people have really witty and great things to say about how and why, and it really was bad. We get that. So the thing is, sometimes this happens to us in real life on both sides. A, maybe you open your mouth and you say something and you speak without thinking. What does one do? And B, how do you recover kind of after that? And then C, for those of us who are offended, what do we do next? Okay. So something happens and you open your mouth and let whatever come out. The first thing to do is exactly what Congressman Wilson did, was he apologized right away. Well, you first of all, you have to own up to whatever it is you did, and that's what he did. He owned up to it. He apologized right away, and then the third thing and final thing is to move on. Just move on with it and try not to dwell on it, because we do that in life. We go through. I'm not saying what he did was right. I'm just giving you some tips, but you just move on from it, because every once in a while we do open our mouth and let birds fly out. So number one, just to kind of go over my tips again, own up to it. Number two, apologize. And number three, move on. Try not to dwell on it so that you don't keep people there in the same place. So now for those of us who are offended, what do? Well, just to kind of make life simple, if someone does apologize, regardless of whether or not you feel they're actually sincere, the best thing to do is just accept their apology for what it's worth and then move forward, because too often we spend so much time dwelling in the negative, and this is really negative, and this person was out of line, and people have said things to me that are out of line too, but what am I going to do? Am I going to hang on to it and keep, dragging that with me every day through my life? Or am I going to just accept their apology for what it's worth and just keep it stepping? It's all about having a quality of life, I think. And so the issue here is healthcare reform, and it's great because we do have a democratic process, and it is good for us to be very spirited, about whatever it is we believe. But at the same time, just think before you speak and always practice a little decorum. Well, that's it for today. I guess my thought would be, what the heck do you do when you have to take your foot out of your mouth? How about that? That's the topic for today. Well, if you want free etiquette tips and advice, you can always visit my website at ElaineSwann.com.